Oh, no one's awake.
Volume.
You've woken everyone up.
Hello. Oh.
I'm joking.
I woke up after everyone.
Joking. Don't hate me for that. It's not my fault.
Is this to go on YouTube?
It might.
Today we're making food. I'd be the star of your show because you guys would be collaborating.
You are the star.
I know, thank you very much. Okay, don't put that in. The yelling.
I know.
Breaks everyone's eardrums. Okay, go ahead. What are we doing?
Trying to maybe open this. There we go. Got it.
But we can't see your beautiful face. Oh, we can't. That's great.
That's okay. We don't need to. Anyways. So, what kind of pancakes do you like?
What do you mean, like flavor-wise?
Yeah. I can't open it.
Let me try. I am Joyce.
Oh, you got it.
I did.
I did.
Free shabakadu.
The free shabakadu. Ooh,
Yeah.
this was a bad starting choice.
Can you juggle?
No. Can you?
No. You're actually doing stuff and I'm sitting here like playing with the food
Oh,
in the corner. Yeah. I wish I did more with my life, you know what I mean? Like I wish I was an all-rounder. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like good at a lot of things, you know?
Like you are. I think it's just like because you have less time to do those lots of things, it's a little bit harder for you to see that.
Yeah. Just spending like a night with you, I'm already like motivated, really motivated. I feel like I'm like every time I spend like time with you and see how you do life, like I feel like my life is.
You motivate me though.
What did
Like,
I
so
do?
much.
I didn't sleep until 9:30. You want to be like that, Cora, when you grow up? Huh?
9:30 isn't that late. This is so fun.
Yes.
I hope you had fun.
Oh man, so much fun, always.
We'll make it our thing. One day a week in New York, we'll have like a fun breakfast.
We should do it.
Because our schedules are going to be so different.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
It's so attractive watching us eat
Oh yeah.
and talk at the same time. That's fun.
We're both in our pajamas.
Oh yeah. It's cool. You're welcome. So, as we already mentioned before, we both have like a dream of going to New York City, and like that's our future. And like our parents, like my parents, they are not like fully supportive of me going there because they're just scared that I won't make it, you know. And that's a fear that is normal for parents to have for their kids because like obviously they want us to be safe and stuff, but for us what we want is like we never want regrets in our life, like
For sure. That sucks to regret. Like just not do something. And
yeah,
always have that hanging over your head. And like, even if I don't make it in New York or as an actress, I wouldn't want to regret not trying that.
because like there will be a time when you're too old to do stuff, and then you just can't anymore, and then you get to settle down, like you get married, and then
Your
you have
life
your life will kick off, and then you can't really do anything.
You can't change because it'll affect other people too much.
Yes, exactly. So this talk is about just our future dreams and just
Dealing with the pressures, stuff.
By the way, I'm Joyce. I don't
know if we ever officially introduced you. This is my best friend and favorite person ever, Joyce.
This is my best friend, favorite person ever. It's an honor to be on this channel. On this channel. She's an amazing cook. She's amazing just in general, but okay. Love you.
Oh, we're too.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay. Basically for me, I want to go to New York because I want to be an actress, and it's a great industry for entertainment because there's a lot of stuff there and a lot of opportunities. But I want to do that for acting, and it's definitely really close to my heart because it's just always kind of been that dream of mine, and I fully committed to actually going for it this year. I never really wanted to commit to it because I was always afraid of like what people would say about it and that people would judge me, and if I didn't make it, everyone would be like, I told you so, I can't believe you even thought you'd make it. And so, but I might as well go for it because I'm not going to lose anything. Joyce?
I wanted to, can you pass my water? I've wanted to move to New York since 2015. 2015 is when I first went to New York City, and it was like love at first sight, because like I grew up in Bombay, India, and that's a city in India which is like super populated, super dirty, super crazy. But New York City is like the cleaner, like amazinger version of Bombay. Like there's more stuff to do. It's just better, you know. And like I've always been a city person. Like we moved to Michigan, and like I just didn't enjoy it as much because it was so quiet. Like you can literally hear. I remember the first day we moved to Michigan, and I heard a leaf drop and fall to the ground, and I'm used to like honks and like crazy like loud noises, and I'm like, where am I, why am I here, you know? So it was really, really bad. But it was amazing, and I love Michigan. I love my family there too. But Colorado too, like it's a little busier, but I just am a city person, and I've like always missed that. And so when we went to New York, I've been there like 2-3 times. It was just, my goodness, so beautiful, so amazing, just so where I want to be, you know? So obviously my dad and mom are like, stay home and like don't go there, but I know eventually they'll come around, just because like I'm not trying to give up on my dream, kind of like her, you know, like we want to do this, we don't want to just say it, and I really want to be there. And now I'm saying it on like YouTube, like everyone's gonna know, and then if I fail,
8 subscribers, my 8 subscribers will know.
And my dream, like I've wanted to be like, I don't know, like stereotypical, I want to be an engineer, but I like in New York there's like a lot of prospect for jobs and stuff, so I'm really, really excited. Just to live in the city is like my dream. Like I don't even care like career wise, because I know I like eventually I love what I'm doing, or I learn to love, but I just want to be in the city, and I feel like I love life just being there, especially with this girl. Like if we end up moving together,
I'm so
like
white. Sorry, like look at that, I'm glowing.
I'm brown.
I'm glowing, but you know.
Oh. It's also because she's awesome and made of gold, and then gold glows, right? Anyways,
you tried. No, I agree, and I think that was my favorite part about LA. Was like our house, we would walk 5 minutes and we'd be at the swimming pool, and then there was a park, and then there was a pier, and like you could get anywhere. Like, and I liked that feeling of you could get anywhere because you had everything at your like fingertips and stuff. And like in New York, if you don't like what you're doing, like it's so easy to just switch careers because there's so many options.
There's
for
a
you.
lot of options.
Like it's not easy to like just become successful at a career, but it gives you more choices for what you want to do. A lot of people in my life, like, it's not that they don't support me. Everyone supports me and like is totally for me succeeding, but you can go ahead.
Put this. Sorry about that.
What are you looking for?
To put a spoon in here.
You can just use this one.
Good point. Okay.
That's why I brought that one.
Okay. Alright, Cora. Just continue, okay? Don't make fun of me.
Here, let me give you a bowl.
No, I'm good.
I've just been eating out of the bowl.
Oh, I could do that too. Okay, anyways, continue. I'm so sorry. As I'm just eating a smoothie
on the plate.
Don't yuck my yum.
Not yucking your
I didn't
yum.
even have anything else. Okay, sorry. I totally interrupted you. It's bad.
No, that's okay. It's
But
what makes these fun.
yeah.
But a lot of people, it's not that they don't support me. It's just that they're obviously going to bring up all the like reasons why not to do it, because there's a lot of reasons why not to go just when you're 18 and move to New York and just become an actress, because that's what a lot of people do, and they end up waitresses for their entire lives. And I'd rather not. Or in our cardboard box that we're looking at buying if we can't find a house or afford one. We will. But so there's definitely a lot of that whole like, why do you really want to like risk everything to do this? And for me, I'm in a very well-off position. Like, we're not the most well-off family ever, but my dad was in the military, so he set up a GI Bill, which basically the military pays for me to go to college. So like I wouldn't have to pay for college. I wouldn't have to like worry as much, I guess, about that stuff. And like for me, where I'm going to school right now, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get into any college I want to. And so I think people often are just like, why would you not go if you have every opportunity? And so that's kind of hard because you're kind of stepping away from something that like everyone you've always been looking to, and everyone, what are you going to college for? I'm like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
And then people just kind of look at you and give you that weird like, oh, well, you're stupid look. And so
Austin did that to us.
oh yes, a kid at school, he straight up told me I was stupid for wanting to do that. And I don't take it personally for the most part when people do that. Thank you. I support you too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just one of those things that a lot of people, they don't outright say you're not gonna make it, but they don't really allow for the opportunity, like, but what if I do make it? Because it's like, what if I fail, but what if I don't fail? And so all the people who made it, they clearly had the same amount of pressure on them to succeed.
Yeah.
Like, they clearly came with the same, for the most part, lack of experience and opportunity as everyone else did. And they didn't just say, oh, well, people told me I couldn't make it, so I just didn't try. They're the ones who don't make it if they do that. So I don't want to be like that. I'd rather not make it because I just couldn't make it than not make it because I never tried to make it.
Yeah, and also these people, like, they genuinely care about you, okay, and that's why they don't want you to fail. But, like, they won't ever tell you, like, oh, you won't make it because you're, like, you can't do it. But they'll disapprove of you enough to make you lose confidence in yourself, or, like, at least that's what they'll try to do. Because, like, even for my family, like, my dad and mom, like we grew up in a culture like India, like a traditional Indian culture is like the girl, especially there's more pressure on girls, like the girl will stay at home with her parents and like work or like go to college, study, and like until like the family finds a guy for them, and then she goes there, like, so she doesn't really like move away from home. But obviously, like, my dad and mom aren't that strict like now. But even then, like, they don't want me to like go somewhere far away. Like, even though we have so much family in New York, like, they don't have anything to worry about. Like, I know, like, my whole family there just told me that I'll never be on the streets, or they're never gonna let me come to a place where, like, you know, and obviously that's not gonna happen anyways. But like, my parents are just like, stay with us, you know, and that's the heart of a family. Like, they're just like, don't leave, you know. But like, for all of you guys out there who are like want to do something with your life, and like you have pressure from your parents or your friends, and like that you just like suppress that dream, and like you don't want to do it anymore because you're just afraid of what they'll say, or like they'll, you know, disapprove of you, or like not talk to, whatever it is, however bad it is for you, you know, it's never worth it to give up. Like, it's never worth it to just not try. Like, you have to try at least once, and if you fail, then you can say, okay, maybe it wasn't meant to be. But if you see it going somewhere, then that was what you wanted to do, because you have to do life doing something you love. One of my favorite saying is, live the life you love, love the life you live. Because like, if you don't love life, then what's the point of living, you know? I know I love New York City because I already do, and like I dreamt about living there, and like I'm like obsessed. But so it's you have to give it a shot. You can't not. That's something you have to at least allow yourself to give it a shot. So
I think you owe it to yourself to truly try to be happy. And like, I know a lot of people who
I'm eating smoothie out of a plate, guys. Don't judge me.
I think like you really owe it to yourself to be happy, and like there's so many people out there who like have everything and still struggle with like being happy and like finding their sense of worth and their sense of purpose because they live a life that isn't truly for them to be happy. And like, I think you need to live a life where like you're doing something positive in the world and you're making a good change, and that looks different for everyone. Like, some people, that change is helping like one person do something, and then some people, it's like a change through social media and becoming a positive influence for like a bunch of young people who really just need someone there. And like, for other people, it's creating a company that like, because I feel like you're gonna be a CEO, and like becoming a CEO and then just making that a great environment for your employees, and making it just like a good environment for people to be, where they like don't hate going to work every day, when like it's a positive place where they feel valuable. And so like, there's so many different ways you can make such a positive impact, and it looks different for everyone, and everyone's called to do a different thing. But I think you have to be open to wherever that calling might take you.
That's really good. Do you want to talk about like where we are in life right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Go ahead. Go.
No, I can go first.
Okay.
It's okay. Right now, I'm in high school.
Well, it's not technically only high school.
High school, yeah, exactly.
It's early college.
So we go to a place where we're also getting our associate's degree by the time we graduate high school.
So we get our diploma and our associate's
degree at the same time.
Yeah.
And so like right now, after this semester, I'll have enough credits to graduate high school and to have 41 college credits, but I'm 17 and a junior, so like that's a year early and then another 2 years ahead. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. It's like, even though I sometimes feel behind the people that go to CSEC, like I'm still ahead of a lot of people, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I personally absolutely hate school.
She does.
Yeah, it's just, I'm not bad at it. It's not that hard for me. I just doesn't feel like it's pushing me towards what I want to be doing. Like, I fully know I need a high school diploma. Like, I totally know that. Like, you don't get very far without one. And it's good to know some stuff. And I also know that I'm going to have my associate's degree. So I'm not going to New York without any college at all. Like, I have some sort of credential, but like personally I'm planning on becoming a yoga teacher, so I'm getting my yoga certificate for training next semester when I have a little bit more time, because I just don't have the time in my schedule to do that this semester. When I'm at school, I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time being there because I'm not interested in what I'm learning. Only class I'm really like interested in photography and then Spanish because I like languages and I'd like to learn a lot of languages throughout my life, plus it's fun. And photography because I feel like it's very relevant to my life and to like my future. And so those are classes I'm interested in, but my other two classes I just feel like are a huge waste of my time. And so all the homework I have to do is just, I feel so constricted trying to get like all A's and stuff. And when everyone talks about how like your GPA doesn't matter later on in life, and I'm like, but then I feel so stressed and so much pressure to get a really good GPA. And I think most of that is just generated from myself because I do have high standards and I do hang around people like Joyce who are extremely smart, so I feel like they're raising me up to do like the right things. Like, you're always a positive influence in my life. It's just like I'm not going to school, so then I'm like, but then why am I trying to like meet her at her level, you know? Why am I trying to get as good a GPA when I'm like not even trying to go to college? Like, so I like to be motivated. I feel like you drive me to do better in every aspect of my life, not just school, but like some of my friends, it's like they're just really good at school, and so it feels like when we're together all we're doing is schoolwork. And I'm like, that's awesome, I think they should be doing the schoolwork, but that's totally irrelevant to my life because like after this I'm not going to use any of the stuff I learned at school for the most part. So I hate school, and I think that right now I have to use my time this semester and just do what I can, and then like this summer and next semester really focus on doing what is beneficial for me. Your turn, Joyce.
Well, first of all, you really, really motivate me too. All the time. Cora is really, really just so hardworking, so dedicated. Like, I've seen this whole huge growth in her life. Like, we've been friends for like almost 3 years now, but like 2 years of being really close. And the crazy thing is, we didn't like want to go to New York like together and be like,
no, we didn't come up with that together.
York, you know? We wanted to do it on our own. Like, I wanted to do it before, and then she kind of wanted to do it on her own. And then we set it like together, and it was crazy.
It was a really big bonding thing.
It was really big bonding thing. Yeah. If best friends like could be soulmates, you're my best friend soulmate.
You're my best friend soulmate too.
Oh, I want to cry. Anyways, so she's really awesome, so hardworking, man. Like, she's one of those people who's like, if she says she's gonna wake up at a certain time or like do this certain thing, she's gonna do it. Like, there's so many people, like, I'm like this. Like, if I try to wake up at like 5 or 6 or sometime early, then 6 is early for you. Okay, I just can't. Like, I'll
6
just
is
fail.
early.
Ish.
You won't fail.
I like.
You go to bed way later than me.
I do.
I'm like 90. I go to bed at 8.
She also wakes up at 3:30 to go to work on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You didn't tell that. She works at Panera Bread.
Oh, I work at Panera Bread.
So good. She's good at like everything she does, and you really motivate me, really.
Thank you.
And me, I am not working currently because I got my license. I don't even have my license yet. I'm getting my license because she went through the school thingy, and when I moved, we didn't go through like the driver's ed school because like I prefer to learn it from my parents. So I had to wait till I'm 18. I just turned 18 last week. So now I can get my license.
Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah. So now I can get
So say happy birthday. Okay.
Of course. Anyways, so I can get my license now, and I'm working towards that. And for like in America, like you can get a job without your license, but like it's not preferred.
It's hard to do that.
And just like last semester, my schedule was so bad. Like I took so many hard classes. I took like 3 college math classes, and they like killed me. But
they would have killed me.
But God is good. I got all A's. And ask her, I was like failing. I had an F and a C and 2 B's, and it was just bad. I had no A's.
But she worked so hard to get up there. It honestly was all through her hard work and like dedication to school and trying really hard.
Yeah.
And also what she didn't say is that my boss really wants her to come in for an interview at Panera, so she will have a job soon.
Anyways, yeah, hopefully. And I'm involved in church a lot. I do worship and stuff, so that's something like I would always want to do on the side, like worship and sing and stuff. So
she has the best voice.
She has the best voice. So yeah, right now I'm not doing crazy stuff. Just my classes are pretty hard, but I do have a lot of time on my hands to like just grow, I guess. So this one really helps me with all of that stuff. She's so motivated, guys. One night or a day and stuff spending with Cora, then you just get motivated and you want to just be better.
Oh,
it's true.
So sweet.
It's true. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing right now, but I wanted to go to college. I want to go to college, get my bachelor's, get my master's, hopefully.
You still will. If that's what you still want to do at that time,
yeah,
that's what you're going to do.
Thank you.
Because, like, what you say, you mean too. You're, like, the most dependable. Like, it's really easy to depend on you. Because you're always there. And, like, you don't let people down. Like, you're so committed to all the things you commit to. You give 110% to it. It's just so amazing.
It's so nice to hear. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
So it ended up just us talking to each other, but
sorry, you too.
Let's see.
That you know, you guys are hearing us and we're pretty vulnerable right now. We're telling you our dreams, and you know, we don't really know what's gonna happen in the future. But yeah, like what I said, don't
never give up.
Never ever give up. And I know that's so cliche, like you hear that all the time. Never
it's
give up.
because it's true though.
But like it is true. But when something becomes so cliche and so common, like you tend to like tune it out. But you shouldn't, because that's important, man. It's really, really important to just do things that you want to try. Like if your parents are forcing you to do something, but you want to try something else, like just do it. I know in India it's huge. Like India, everything is about studying, and like I know so many people in India who want to do something else with their life, but their parents are like, no, you're gonna be an engineer or something like that. So they don't have any option, you know. So they're stuck, you know. And I'm really sorry for those kind of people, but I'm still saying, like, don't let anyone bind you or like put you in a spot where you can't do yourself. Because at the end of life, you're the one who has to live. And
like,
you're
it's
the one.
your job.
Yeah, it's your stuff and your life and your career, and you have to be happy, you know. And I know you shouldn't be walking over your parents, whatever they say, and like disrespect them. No, but like use what they're saying to give yourself perspective.
Yeah, and you can respectfully disagree with someone.
Yes.
It's like, you don't have to be like, well, you're wrong because you're stupid. Like, you don't have to be rude about it, but you can just, you don't even have to like really bring it up, you know, but you can be neutrally at a point where you just agree to disagree. And again, the people say that all the time, but like, it's okay to decide you want to be at that point, which I think a lot of people kind of, everyone has to agree on something, like people all have to approve of you to do this, to go for it. But like, not everyone's going to love your life choices. And like in life, the people who really do the greatest things are the ones that aren't loved by everyone. Like, because you're gonna make some people mad, you know, with your life choices. And a lot of that time, if you're succeeding, that'll make other people mad. because they want that success too.
And that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally fine if they want to deal with that, because that's on them, you know? And like at the end of life,
just reach over everything.
Like no one makes it out of life alive. So like everyone dies.
Oh. What?
My mom is laughing at me. It's gonna get motivational, I swear.
No one makes it out of life alive.
Everyone's gonna die. The end. Goodbye. Have a great day, guys. No. So like, what are we so afraid of screwing up, you know? There's no reason to be afraid of like not achieving this or that, because like in the end, what's it really matter? As long as we're happy and fulfilled with our life, that's what matters. And if we do make the right choices and do the right things for us, that's what is truly going to matter at the end of it all.
Oh, and also to all the people who are a little older, don't give up. You know, even for you, I know it's like late or whatever, but you know, there's still time to do something that you love. And no matter what people say or what you think is gonna happen, you know, there's always the fear of unknown.
Oh yeah.
But there's also the fear of missing out. And I think the fear of missing out is like pretty big.
For me, that's worse.
That's worse for me.
Way worse.
I don't want to miss out on things that would make me happy if I tried, you know. But fear of unknown is something you have to like conquer at some point of your life, you know. And especially here, like all those who are living here too, like in America, like, you know, take advantage of the fact that you do have that freedom to do what you want, and don't let anything stop you.
Exactly. And I also want to say, for the people who don't know what they're doing, because like Joyce and I clearly have know what we want to do and like the general ideas. We don't necessarily know how we want to get there.
True.
But we're very aware of like our goals in life. But for those of you who like have no idea what you want to do with your life, because like especially those of you in high school who are like gonna go to college kind of soon, and everyone's asking you, so what colleges are you applying to, what degree are you gonna go to? It's okay if you don't know, because like it really doesn't matter at all, you know. It's gonna be okay. And most people don't use the degree they get from a college in their career, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with changing your mind and doing something and then going back and doing something different, because that's just life, you know. You're gonna change your mind a lot, and whatever gets you to be the happiest person you want to, like, you're gonna be. And something that makes you happy like right now might not make you happy in 10 years. And that's okay to know that and accept that and then change with that.
Have a good day, guys, and
do the sign out, because it's your channel now.
what is the sign out? What do you say?
Like, subscribe.
Okay, guys. So Cora's amazing and she's awesome. And if you ever want to be like her, which you should be, like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up. Wait, that's liking. So give a. That's all.
Notification.
No, notification. You are viewing it.
Like, subscribe, and watch the video.
No, but she's awesome, and you guys are just amazed. I mean, blessed to have her as to be here. Bye.